Hi everybody, another beautiful day in the morning room salon and another beautiful progress. Philly is behind me lighting the fire today because, well, the temperatures have dropped quite significantly and we're just trying to keep this room nice and warm. I've got the dehumidifier in the background working away, making this room more dry, which helps with the paintwork and with the walls. And of course the fire is putting in the heat in this room because, as you might remember, they've taken out 2 of the radiators out of this room, so we've got absolutely no heat, but there is the heat in the rest of the house. So I'm just going to give you a quick update as to how the room is looking at now, which is basically half of the window woodwork done, which is really nice progress and a beautiful contrast that's showing up around. So come and have a look. And here it is. It's beautiful surround around the window, beautiful white against the yellow. Of course, the outside of the window is really more beautiful to look at than the paintwork. Oh, don't you just love fall colors? They are so stunning. And in France, quite often we have the clear blue sky with no clouds around, which gives us all the light that we need. Now, back to the room. I managed to get onto this window one coat. And really and truly, so for today then, all I've got left is that window surround. And from that point of view, all of the window surround will be done and dusted with. And then we can move on to the lower part of this room and get that painted as well, and then start arranging all the furniture back again, cleaning it, etc., and really decorating it. Well, look who's come to check up on my work today. Little Lightning is saying, "Mummy, hurry up and paint this whole room so I can inspect it." What do you think of my work so far, Lightning? It's pretty good, huh? It's coming along nicely. You've got the fire going here. You're feeling warm. You're just exploring this room, is that right? Yeah, it's nice. Thanks. Thanks for all your compliments. I will continue painting and I really appreciate your support. My little lovely ducky. And of course, the reason I never give update as to how the room has progressed at the end of the day, and it's always the next day to give you an overview picture, is because no matter how bright this room is, we are in rural France where there is absolutely no light in sight and it's really dark, so it's kind of impossible to see. And as you can see, I've got my trusty friend here, the light, always helping me along to make the projects quicker, really, so that I can see what I'm doing, because right now it's November and the light goes down about 5:30, so it gets really dark and I kind of struggle to see the differences. We do have a chandelier, but it's not the world's best light. Anyways, it's very high ceilings. They are about 4 to 5 meters tall. And so yeah, this room requires a lot of lighting in order to be able to see what's going on. So that is why I have to do this in the next day in the morning, give you a quick update and overview of the room. So hopefully you're liking the progress. It's really starting to define the difference between the yellow and white and really starting to paint a picture of how it's coming along. So I'm gonna get on with the second coat of the window frame and then get on with this window frame behind me, which is the last window frame to do. And then obviously we'll be able to move along onto the lower parts of the room, which would be really the final bit and really makes this room lovely, clean and crisp and make it beautiful and come together finally. Right, another day, another painting.
Cool, so my job today is just to try to get the panel that I've made back into here so we can while it's not going to be decorated, it's going to be a door that's usable again, and we're not going to be leaving dust and dirt, and we're actually getting somewhere. I've actually had to just nail gun this little piece of batten onto here to raise this level. So the next job is to just make sure the actual big wood panel that I've made fits correctly. I think I've got to cut a little bit down onto one side because this isn't exactly square, and I've cut it square. And then that can nail gun onto here, and then I can move on to another job. Where are we then? How are you getting on?
Well, I'm almost finished. This is the last window frame. In fact, it's the last side I'm doing. So final bit of cutting, and then, well, leave it to dry and look forward to the next bit.
And you're off out to the shops after that, is that right?
I am. A bit of shopping, a bit of retail therapy, shall I call it? Like a self-treat.
Cool. All right, we have the wooden panel back in, and it does need tidying. I need to put the edging strips on, sand some edges, make it smooth, pretty it up. But the basis of this being repaired is back. So this door can be, I can clean up underneath and we can use the door again. So one step closer.
And that door now opens, is that right? Because the frame is nice and solid?
Yep, everything's nice and solid. And actually this panel and the batting and everything there is also reinforcing that frame as well. So yeah.
Do you want to open that door so everybody sees where that, obviously, which part of the room that goes into? Squeeze through. Oh, it's super dark in there.
Yeah.
It's the right-hand side of the door. Do you want to take the camera?
So that door comes through, and it's at that end of the room with the other big one going to the kitchen there. So that's where Angelina's just been finishing off earlier. See, do you know what? We're getting there, and I am feeling really good now.
Yeah.
Not that you'll be see there. Big working light. But you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm ready to change and go out.
Cool. Right, while Angelina is out, it's already got dark outside, so apologies for the lighting. What I thought I'd do is I would show you our next room project, which is something I have to start working on as well while we're doing the last bits in that room. Just thought I'd give you a sneak peek at the next room, and also possibly ask, you know, some suggestions out there that perhaps you might have some good ideas before we start. Here's what we call our TV room. And it's very pretty. I do like it, but I absolutely hate this duck egg on the walls. This is quite a dark room, and when you can't make more light, I feel like you should just embrace the darkness. And I happen to really love this dark red, dark wood and gold. This is kind of the way I like to go. And actually this is one of the first ever projects we did for this vlog, all the way back when we started so many years ago. But I've got an idea for this room, so I'd love to hear your comments. So my idea is this red, the sort of Santa Million red here, in all these panels rather than the duck egg, which I think would give a dark, rich, sort of opulent feel to the room. I think would suit this sort of room better. Kind of already been going down the road of that theme. We've got the nice red leather nested tables, obviously these things. You have to excuse this. This has turned into my camera gear dumping room. But these, quite like the idea of turning them into a dark sort of oxblood red, like Chesterfield type style. And Angelina's done that before with the leather paint, so that'd be quite nice. But just look at the room, look at the size of it, and the chandelier. I just think that that really suits that sort of dark red. Look at the size of this mirror. It's just brilliant, isn't it? And then, of course, what we have here is I actually have a wood burner to go here, which I'm going to be renovating in the next couple of episodes, I think, because I need to get that in and working, ready to start drying this room out before we clear it out and start. We've obviously used this room before, and we started getting somewhere. We started framing stuff. These are flyers from our first ever live music event here. This is actually, as you can see, this is a anniversary gift from Billy, Gwen and everybody for our wedding anniversary. This is something from the original Chateau wallpaper. Same with over here. These are some of our 2019 events, which were a lot of fun before, obviously, the world changed dramatically. Obviously, this room isn't going to be quite as in-depth as the one we're currently finishing off, because it's actually pretty good. You know, we need to change it to modernise it slightly and make it more in keeping with what we want. I love the idea of that dark, deep red. It works with the gold curtains. We need to accentuate the gold in this wood panelling as well and sort out the furniture. But I'd love to hear your ideas, because maybe we haven't thought about something that would look really good in here. And we need to start planning that, because that's where we're going to move to after we finish the other one. So please do leave us a comment if you've got some ideas regarding this room when we start on it very soon. And of course, if you enjoy our videos and enjoy watching videos about restoring a chateau and general life in a chateau in France, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. And then hit the bell button so you get notifications when we release new videos. And I look forward to those comments, and I really hope to be climbing into here to do the rest of the work in here. So we have another one so we can progress and give you even more videos about what's going on over here. But also, I really love this room with a roaring fire in the winter. That dark, deep, cozy feel. And I look forward to getting more of this chateau in order to show you in the videos. And of course, there might be a little bit of a Christmas party. Who knows? Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.